PE teacher, sports teacher. So if a learner is placed in sports, aenda asomee referee. Anaenda kusomea referee grade 10, 11, visual arts, photographer. Unaona watu kwa sherehe? They do photography. Yes, it is a profession. It is a career. Now we want to professionalize it now.
So we have photographers, we have web designers, and the architects. So they will, if a learner is placed in to do visual arts, he or she will take the 3 years to pursue that career path. Then we come to STEM. STEM ni mambo ni mengi hapo. STEM there are so many careers there. So in STEM we also have 3. We have the pure science. We have science and engineering. Then we have applied science. Now, for the pure sciences, mtu anaweza fanya akue chemist, akue physician, mathematicians, biologists. When you come to technology and engineering, we have civil engineering. So mtoto akiplesiwa afanye pathway ya STEM, civil engineering, atafanya engineering for grade 10, 11 and 12. And then we go to applied science. So applied science, hapo ndio kuna careers mengi ya hospitali, right? Like medicine, nursing, medical science, and so many other careers. These are just few. So tutakuwa na careers mingi sana kwa STEM. And that is why the teachers here wants to, so that we have a lot of learners. Yes, we get was 10. And then we have the last one is applied science. So the applied science is the track that we have humanities and business. Then we have the languages. Then we have the languages. So for the case of humanities and business, the careers there include, we have economists, accountants, we have teacher of business, and so many others. So mtoto akiplesiwa afanye social science for the 3 years, he or she will have those career choices. Let me come to literature and language. Okay? So hapo tutakuwa na watu kama wa kuandika vitabu, journalists and media. We also have English teachers, etc. What can you say about the career pathways, parents? Because you see, our problem is that we want to re-engineer. The CBC has its own structure. Lakini kwa sababu sisi tulisoma 844, tunataka tulete mambo ya 844 kwa CBC. Okay? Now, my dear parents, these learners in mathematics, they are being taught the content in high school. Huyu mtoto wa grade 7 atafunza mwanafunzi wa form 2 kwa sababu they are taught the same content. Our grade 9 wanafanya mambo ya form 3 na form 4. You will ask them. Sasa ni wapi unasema hesabu ndio inafaa iwe? Assuming the student has a pathway of sports, referee, mbona unataka kuleta hesabu na alishafanya kwa junior school? We have done mathematics in junior school. And let the learners now in senior school to choose their pathways. Kama pathway yako ni STEM, definitely you do mathematics. Mathematics is a compulsory subject in STEM. Tunaelewa wazazi? For STEM, maths is a compulsory subject. But in the other pathways, like sports and social science, forcing a learner who wants to be a comedian to do mathematics again na alishafanya kwa junior school. Someone who is doing language and literature, this person is an author. We are teaching them to write books. An author. Sasa wewe unataka kumrudisha afanye hesabu. Na alishafanya kwa junior school. Are you getting the sense? I am very sure those people who are talking about mathematics don't really understand much about the CBC. Yes. So we are big with math is being taught in junior school. But for the case of STEM, math is a compulsory subject. Like in the other pathway, the two pathways, it is not compulsory in senior school. Okay. So I think that one has come out clearly. Now, parents, after understanding the career pathways, I want us now to look at the placement of learners in grade 10. How the Ministry of Education will place the learners in grade 10. So the first thing that the Ministry of Education will do, they will, the first thing, the first maybe that will be used is the learners choice. The learners will be given opportunity to choose the schools. And before that, before placement, the Ministry of Education will categorize schools into 3. Categorization of schools. Sasa itakuwa inaitwa secondary again. It will be called senior school. Kwa unasikia kabla ni senior school, we have J.T. Girls, senior school, absolute boys, senior school. So the Ministry of Education will categorize schools into 3. We have those that will offer triple pathway. So inaitwa triple pathway school, senior school. So hiyo itakuwa inapeana nini? Arts and sports, STEM and social science in the same school. Then we have the double pathway senior school. Itapeana ngapi? B. Depending on the capacity of the school and the resources. Then we'll have a school that will offer one pathway, and especially day schools. Day schools, kama St. Thomas, kama gani, Dulele. Yes, you offer probably one pathway. Umeelewa? So the schools will be categorized that way. After categorization, they will now place learners depending on the learner's choice. So the learner will be given opportunity to choose 12 schools. 12 schools will be, the learner will choose 12 schools. And then we'll have the first choice. Mtoto atachagua 7 schools. First choice, 7 schools. You can see from the chart. First choice is 7 schools. The second choice, 3 schools. And the last choice is 2 schools. Total is 12 schools. Now, out of the 12 schools, the 9 schools chosen by the learner will be boarding schools. 4 of them will be from the learner's county. 4 of them will be from the learner's county. That is Nandi County. And I choose 4 from the Nandi County. And then 5 outside the learner's county. Maybe you could start. What is student? Yes. Depending on the pathway that you will be placed. Okay. And then the 3 of them will be day schools. Day schools. Which day school is around? Okay. So the learners will be given opportunity to choose depending on the pathway and the subject combinations. The second one is the Ministry of Education will use merit or performance. Merit or performance. So the first thing they will use is formative assessment that include the KPSEA and HSC. Parents, assessments are not meant. It's not not a tool for promotion in the competence-based curriculum. It is used to place learners. KEPSEA and KHSEA are not tools for promotion. We cannot use KHSEA to promote learners to senior school. They are all used for placement. So they will use KEPSEA and the school-based assessment. 2020 comes to 40%. And then they will also use the KHSEA examination that will amount to 60%. 60%. Students, are we there? So the exam that you are going to sit this year is a major exam because it has a lot of 60%. 60%. Wazazi tunaelewa? Elewa. Elewa kabisa. Uende hata usaidie wenye wako nyumbani, si kweli? Wakienda kulia umwambie I have an information. Hiyo information ilitoka huko. Ilitoka wapi? Sangalo Central. It is only here by the way. Unaenda shule nyingine mkaambiwa hizo. It is only here. So Sangalo Central actually. Now, so that is merit and performance. The Kenya National Examination Council will use the formative and the summative assessment to place learners to their pathways. The third one is they'll also consider equality, said that there is regional balancing to ensure fair access for all learners. So they will make sure there is equality and fair access to the learners. Then we have, they will also look at the school capacity, the school that can accommodate more learners will be considered. For example, the national schools like Absolute Boys, they are known as the triple pathway school because it appears STEM, sports, and applied sciences or social sciences. The last one is they use the psychometric test of the learners. So the learners' aptitude and interest and identification done by the Kenya National Examination Council. Aptitude is behavior, interest of the learners. So what a letter questionnaire, they will bring up a questionnaire that will help separate the learners. They are correct? Yes. Ministry in are you liking the CBC? Yes, because it is school. That's it. Yes. Now, I want us to look at the psychometric test. I'm giving you a question, parents. Are you there? Yes. Yes. So one of the questions in the psychometric questionnaire will be, assuming you are confronted by a very big problem. A very big, a huge problem. How will you handle the problem? Multiple choice question A is, I will confront the problem head on. I will confront the problem head on. That is A. B, I need assistance. You need what? Assistance. And C is, I don't want problems. Why are problems?
I don't want problems. I don't want
Study problems?
I want peace.
Yes. So which one will you choose? No, I want parents to give me individual answers. I want three parents. So that we see how the psychometric test will help us to separate the lines. Yes, parent A is saying I will control the problem head on. Can you give some snaps to our parents? Parent number 2, gender fear. I do want problems. Problems are there. What I do not want? Problems. In my class, there are learners who do things head on. Kitu ikifanyika wanafanya tu mbili. They make sure they solve the problem. Alafu kuna wengine hawataka
Wanasema sasa madam, hii sasa hii mbona ikileta?
Mbona sasa hii inakuja?
Why are we having problems?